Well, hello everybody, how's it going? My name's Connor and welcome to the stream. Happy Monday and all that. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I know I did. I'm looking forward to some more absolutely horrendous platforming. Because I know I'm bad. And I look forward to being really bad. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was trying to A+ everything because I'm an idiot, and I was doing the dark world. So I shall continue to do the dark world. Already, I'm scared, as I should be. Okay. Let's take a second and then go. I didn't take a second. Okay. Now, I don't know if the different skins are good ideas or not, but hey ho. What is the point in that? It's trying to taunt me, telling me I can go that way when I can't. Make your mind up. It's fine. That was just the reset. The reset to make it so that I can get the timer. There you go. Go. Steady. 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 Okay, not that. Steady. Damn it. Too steady or not steady enough? Unsure. Instructions unclear. Will steady again. And hopefully, I don't really know, to be honest. I'll make some form of progress. So far, so good. So far, so good. Hey! So far, less good. So far, less good. Maybe go straight into this specific Dark World, or just the Dark World in general, wasn't wise. It's been a few days. I'm out of practice. I almost had it. I almost had it, but in my hubris, it wasn't really hubris, but hubris fit better than mono. In my hubris, I was overzealous. Dastardly deeds, because I believe myself to be capable of making it through. But alas, I was mistaken. Oh, please? Please, 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 please. A+, just. But just is all that matters. I may or may not have hit my desk 3 times now. But we're fine. Fine. Don't know why I jumped that way, but it was clearly that way I needed to go. Okay. Hello. Big eyeball in there. Hello, friend. You don't care about me, do you? That's not nice. I took notice of you. Rude. Acknowledge me, damn it. Damn. Alright, let's pretend that one didn't happen. I didn't just run into the spikes. Ooh. Not... I'm in a slight predicament. I don't know where I am. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Intentional. I can't even excuse. Can't talk now. I can't even make an excuse for that one. Damn it. This time. Jump around. No. Jump up and get down. All solid options. Execution, however, not solid. I just remembered there's a dash. Oh my god. Oh, that would have made things so much easier. Okay. We're remembering core mechanics, as we should. Perspective is still an issue. Oh, you fiend. You fiendish fiend. Okay. This time. Let's not. No more fucking about, yeah? Let's actually make it. I said, no more fucking about, yeah? Let's actually make it. I don't really know what's going on with my voice. Why am I doing that accent? You know, it doesn't matter. The important thing is, I'll get back to you on that one. I fear that nothing I'm doing is important. But we can pretend. I can pretend. Ooh. Ooh. Nailed it. Easy first try. A+. Yes! The A+s in the Dark World are surprisingly forgiving. It's like they expect you to not make it. But like, to a much higher degree than I would have thought. Okay. One of these days. Not this day. This time. Alright, this one. This is the one. Last time I was lying. I actually meant this time. See, that's what we like to call a joke. I didn't really mean it. There's going to be so many deaths of just me running into that at the start. It's going to be great. Ooh, okay. Up, 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 up. Across. Ah. So much panic. Such little time. This one. This one. Here we go. Attempt number, I've lost count. Man, I really should, like, you know, play less platformers. Or get good at platformers, because I'm so amazingly bad at them. And yeah, I keep going back for more. Like that. Go down, please, please. No, I tried to go along the outside. I thought I was being clever, but I was being a fool. All right. I know you were being a fool, but get over yourself. Why can't I do basic jumps now? Come on. We've done it in the past. We can do it this time. Apparently I was wrong. This is the one. I've made it round there. You are no obstacle to me, game. One of these days I shall learn your secrets. I shall master your mechanics. It seems you are quite intent on impeding my progress every step of the way. Well, I would like to say that you're not even going to let me finish my thoughts. Honestly, so very... That one was all me. I can't even insult you on that one, game. That buzzsaw is covered in far too much bone for my liking. For the amount of times I've ran into that, it's... Honestly, it's embarrassing. So is that. That is no better. Steady, steady. We're making it. Damn it. No, don't punch the desk. Don't punch the desk for effect. It hurts your hand every time. Steady. That wasn't steady. 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 Maybe don't sprint everywhere. Don't dive off. See, everything's a learning process. Like that. And that. Round. Sprint. Sprint. Sprinting. I'm torn. On the one hand, it's bad for me. On the other hand, I want to go fast and I want to get... the A+. However, I've got to actually finish the level for that. And that does seem to be my main weakness here. Some of these deaths, you know, I look at it and I go, yeah, I've messed up platforming. I can respect that. Others, I just land and then I sprint. Or I do that. Or I just don't take my finger off the sprint button. And therefore I just keep going. And each time I go, why? Why am I like this? I could absolutely just not do that. And I haven't got there enough to figure out what I'm doing. Come on. No. Ignore that. Okay. One day I will master you. You stupid grinder of my bone. You mighty spinning... You're more of a grinder, aren't you? You're not really a blade. That's a blade. You're far too thick to be a blade. There's no slicing. But there is only crushing my will. My ego. I haven't. Sorry. There's no crushing my ego. I know I'm bad at this. I went into this expecting failure. You can't taunt me with failure and expect me to give in. It's my natural state of being. Alright. However, there are some mistakes I could cease. Like that one. Let's... Damn it. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Concentration mode for this next one. Damn it. Concentration mode does not work. We give up on concentrating. We just let the game take me where it wants. Apparently it wants to take me off there. We go wherever we go. instincts. Take the wheel. I do like the fact that, you know, that one doesn't have a lot of bone on it. That's good. Damn it! If I went in a straight line, I would have been alright. If I didn't do that, I would have been right. I didn't jump. We're fine. Hello! How's it going? Come on. Damn it. Haven't done that one in a little while. That's good. This one might be my highest number of deaths so far. I feel like that blade hit me because it disappeared. I messed up. I messed up, but we're fine. We're fine. I think. Yeah, I think I know how to do that bit now. But I ain't 100% sure. Not till I get there again. I am the master of these platforms. They will do my bidding. Oh dear. What's got you so glum, chum? Ah, I see. God, the pain. The pain of having to go back to school. How glad I am I no longer suffer it. I just have to deal with work every day of my life instead. So, you know, silver linings, I guess. Come on. Please, 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 please. Damn it. 97 deaths. Not the most. That's too many deaths. Howdy. Did you have to go back to school today, or are you going back tomorrow? How does it work for you over there? Damn it. Ah, I see. Damn it. Well, no need to feel bad about being late. You're here. That's the main thing. I don't mind if you miss a stream or two. I don't care if you just stop in and say hello and then disappear. Never feel guilty about not being here. I understand you have a life. God, I'm sorry you had to go back to school. Damn it! Ground pounded directly onto the grinder. Oh no. Oh, that's fair. Gotta keep the streak going, and I appreciate that. God, how bizarre. No, that's not record breaking time. Record breaking A+ time. That's all I want. Damn it. Damn it. God, it feels weird for you. You've shown up 21 times in a row. Still feels weird when people show up twice in a row. Woohoo! Kai, you never know. By the time I've been doing this for 5 years, I might get my first payout. That'd be something. Come on. This time. That's... What am I doing? Well, I appreciate your kind words. I am just diving to my death. Steady. I'm glad to hear you have fun. I too have fun, even when I'm here failing. Damn it. Almost. That could have been it as well. My mistake was ever stopping sprinting. Good, good. Maybe I should go back and fight Sans again. Then I'll suffer some more. The ultimate suffering. Wait, a thought occurs. Did I... I did. That's a relief. Ew. You swine. You can't just... I forgot I had that. You can't just spring that on me. And then the other... What was it? Yesterday, I believe? Yankat putting some other form of weird PTSD for me in the Discord. Disgusting. It's true. I never should have said the forbidden word. Damn it. I should know better than to give you the opportunity. Come on. Damn it. Might it have something to do with some stamp organisation, by any chance? And the tremendous... Damn it. Organisation of the two different books that contain different information. But it's the same. But different. But it's the same. We're different, but we're the same. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. Damn it, I thought I could thread the needle. Where am I even going? This time. On the straight and narrow. Up. Oh no, there are many ways to cause me PTSD, to give me the rage. None of it actually gives me a rage, but I like to pretend sometimes. Like if you ever say that in Lord of the Rings they could have just flown the eagles to Mordor. Anyone that says that is a fool! Playing his theme. The skeleton that shall not be named. The brother of Papyrus. Steady. Damn it. Go for it. Become a legend in the stamp collecting community. Why can I not do this simple jump? Steady. In the halls of fame. Fame? The halls of fame amongst the stamp collectors. Your name shall ring out as one of the greats. be spoken of in hushed tones. People will be there arguing about stamps, and you shall come in. The entire... I don't know where stamp collectors gather. The entire post office goes silent as you walk in. Imagine like a saloon, and they've got like the swinging double doors, and you just like kick them open. You're there. Stamp collecting book right there in your hand. It's like, actually, here's the answer, as you just slam it down on the correct page. Schooling everyone. Someone questions you and is like, what? Yeah? What source do you have here? And then everyone is like, don't you know who that is? Are you insane? Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying? I kind of went on my own rant and just ignored everything you were typing for a minute. Official list sources, contact the author. 400 pages full. It has sources. It's full. Exactly. Oh god. That game was good. I fear Geometry Dash. Mostly because that actually causes me physical pain, but you know. Oh, it's a shame. It was a good game. One of the few to ever give me a migraine. Yes! Nailed it! I can be away from this hellhole. Don't like that. Don't like that immediately. Mm-hmm. Right. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of this. Let's go from this side. Can't believe that worked. Damn it. Damn it. I very much got this. I didn't notice the tentacles until that just a second ago. That was close. No. Gotta jump in the back instead, I guess. That isn't right. Damn it. Oh. What is that you sent? Ow. This angle. Oh. That's actually quite easy. Damn it. That's actually quite easy, he says, before immediately failing. Ah, I see. I never thought an issue I would have would be diving into the back of the obstacles, yet here we are. It appears to quite well be a detriment to my health. I'm not 100% sure how to get the height onto that one. There's probably something I'm missing. I may give them a watch in a bit. How... Are they similar to other Geometry Dash levels, or are they quite unique? Because it does give me migraines to watch it. Especially the larger ones, unfortunately. It's a shame. It's really annoying. I've found 2 games that give me migraines, and one of them is Geometry Dash, and the other one is fucking Deep Rock Galactic, and I have no idea why either of them do it. And it drives me insane, because I like both of those. And alas, I cannot play them, despite... I didn't realise that wall was jumpable until just then. Despite the fact that I've spent money on and enjoyed both of those games. I am trapped forever in a purgatory. Yeah. I'll probably give that one a miss. I might watch the other one. It's not very long. I suppose that'll be alright. Once I... You know what? Let's just have a second. Let's just give myself a second. A lack of deaths, perhaps? I'm so confused about what's going on this screen. Why is there a bird? Right. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That immediately made my eyes blur. I ain't sticking around for that one. Oh boy. Apologies. I did not anticipate the volume. Yeah, I can't. I cannot do that, I'm afraid. My eyes immediately unfocused and I couldn't do anything. The migraine tends to last anywhere between about 3 hours and 2 days. It's awful. Usually, when it lasts for like 2 days, it turns mostly into just a bit of a pain in the eyes. But like, nothing too bad, but not like massive. What was I saying? I've lost track. Yeah, nothing too bad, but still very uncomfortable. That's alright. It's no problem. Hey, you sent me something you thought I'd like. I can't ever fault you for that. The clicks were going mad. Is this a seesaw or something? How do I do that jump? Because I swear I can't make it. Damn it! Count. Oh no. God, I can't imagine how awful that would be dying at that state. I can't imagine how awful it would be dying at that stage. It was bad enough when I was dying like 5% into one of the harder ones. Ugh. It's bad enough when I keep dying. Right here, right now. Let's say steady, but alas, I could not. Damn it. Yeah, I do wish I could click that precisely. Or do anything that precisely. I am truly at a loss here. Unless I'm not... Is it a red herring? Mayhaps. I don't think so. I don't think I can leap far enough from over here. No, definitely not. Sure. I will put it on, but I will look away. Assuming I ever beat this level. Oh, this grinder. This grinder is doing my melanin. Doing my nut. Doing my Swede. I do so enjoy stupid words for head. Damn it. Me, anyone mentioned the 21 also Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, differentiating between two different types of paper sounds horrendous. What is your method of differentiation? Come on, this time. No. This time is what I meant. Never mind, I meant this time. Okay. This level the humans ever been. That sounds horrendous. Oh, yeah. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's just damn, that was some scream. That is a tortured being. Alright, it's a different level. I can watch that. See, this is fine. Ah, no, never mind. It's just different part of the level. I apologize for my hubris. Calm yourself, woman. Congratulations to you, but calm yourself, woman. That was, I would guess, very impressive. Yeah. God damn. I see. Oh. So the creator didn't even do it. That's mad. Damn it. Well, I mean, hey, at least she did it. That. So many clicking. Damn it! I see. Mad. A madness. Insanity. I'm starting to think this level's impossible. How dare it torment me so? Damn it! You've spoken to who? Ah, a new blade has been coated in bone. Too high. This time, don't jump into the grinder. There's gotta be something I'm missing, right? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair. That does make sense. I'm really bad at taking notice of things. Wait. Come on. Oh God. I will. I will stop doing that for a start. What excuse can I come up with? Oh. Damn it. No, there's no mince here. I'm currently, I ran off because I tried to turn around. I'm playing as the skeleton. I'm making pure bone meal to help the plants grow. That's my goal in life. Or unlife. Help the plants. Using my own broken and battered body. Stop doing that. Stop. Cease. Damn it. Of course. We've all got to do our part. Exactly. It's not just moss that no. It's not just blood that the moss wants. But fertilizer is always good for it as well. Oh. 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 Victory. A+, please. Give me that A+. Yes. 174 deaths, but 4 seconds below. Nailed it. It's about bloody time. I'm not 100% sure that was how you're supposed to do it, but hey ho. Damn. I think I just saw how I'm supposed to do that. Damn it. Let's not mess up this time. Bastard. I can't do that because my printer is no colour. Nice! Oh, good old printers. I love the way printers are so awful. Do you have somewhere that you can print these things? Damn it. Or are you stuck in a purgatory of no printer? Yes, this is in fact what happens inside. You see, you put things in there. It creates the level. The skeleton that is inside has to run the gauntlet. If it fails, you get bone meal. Damn it. Ah, I see. Make sure you pray. Do the holy rituals. Praise be to the machine god. Make sure you pray in binary as well. That way your prayers can be understood. Satisfy the machine spirit inside of your printer. And bathe it in the holy oils. WD-40. Its sacred name. Ugh. How dare he? Hopefully, the world forgets the tyrant. The evil being tries to keep you in that hallway forever. Truly, truly evil. Damn it. I see. Well, oh, the gunslinger. We can speak of the sacred substance. However, it is not something to be spoken of lightly. God, I forgot you're doing that. Hello! Hello and welcome! Damn it. How's it going? I remember working with someone who just lied to me about the creation of WD-40. Tried to tell me who knew how it was, or like where it got its name from and everything, and just came up with a completely random story about it. I do like this game. It's very fun. Very difficult, because I am bad at platformers. But it is very good. It felt a little bit floaty when I first started playing it. But now that I've been playing it for a while, it's good. I've gotten the hang of it. I've gotten used to it. Right, let's go back to proper levels. Where was I up to? The third world? Have you played this game yet? Say okay. Are these gonna be conveyor belts? Damn it. It's very true. The mighty WD-40. May its reign be eternal. I'm trying to remember what he said, because he told me how it got its name. He was like, do you know why WD-40 is called that? And he was infamous for lying. And I'm pretty sure he said he came up with some story about it being made during World War II as some secret project, and it was named after the department that made it. And like WD-40 is the abbreviation of the name, and I was like, what are you talking about, man? No problem, see you in a few minutes. Oop. I see. Interesting. How do I get up there? Not like that, I don't... Is there another wall I can jump off, maybe? Can I jump off here? No. Can I jump around it? Not down there. Around. Nope. It doesn't like that. Where does that one come up? From behind me, so I can't exactly leap on that. Well, isn't this a predicament? Just somehow jump behind the lasers? What was that? Questions, questions, with little answers. Not around there. How peculiar. Let me have a quick look. I can't see... I can't jump on the walls. Do at least that. Onto there, onto there. Onto there. It's gotta be up, but it's just not letting me do it. I hope it's not the character I'm playing as. Let's experiment. If I go back to the world map. Oh, nice. Questionable looking stuff. What was the other one? The gunslinger has shot many bandits, saved many kidnapped partners. Good for him. Right. If we go back to Meat Boy, are you able to just like jump a little bit higher? Is that what's going on? Awful. Yes. Meat Boy jumps higher than the skeleton. Okay. That's a bit annoying. Not a fan of that. Now, it's entirely possible that I'm just bad at the game. But I'm not a fan of the idea... Not a fan of the fact that... Oh, I'm going to shut up now. I might just be bad at the game. Oh, swapping characters has thrown me. I spent too long getting used to the skeleton. Damn it. So close. All right. Okay, I can make it up there this time. This will be the one. I forgot about the blood splatters. I wasn't expecting it to stay on the moving platforms. That's an interesting addition. I'm finding new and interesting ways to mess up. Whee. No. Okay. Yeet. Wait, no. I'm a fool. I got overzealous. Too fast. God, I wish I was consistent with my platforming. I really do just kind of go wherever the wind takes me. And the wind seems to take me everywhere but where I want to and need to go. Oh. I do enjoy my own failure though, which is good. Because it happens a lot. Whee! Easy. First try. 16 seconds for the A+. That's madness. I'm supposed to get 16 seconds. What's the gunslinger like? Can he do it? He's okay. Slightly strange, but I kind of like it. Okay. Whoops. Too high. Too low. The plot thickens. The plot thickens again. Okay. Dang it. Dang it. I managed to beat the level, but I had to swap away from Skeleton, because Skeleton quite literally couldn't jump high enough, which was a shame. Now I'm currently trying to get the A+ on it. As you can see, it's going well. I'm seeing what the gunslinger's like now. He does a sweet forward roll in the air, which I'm a fan of. Okay. It's true. Woo! God, I was wondering how I was going to cut like 2 seconds off of that, and now I've managed to cut 5 seconds off of it. Smashed it. Easy. Oh, I see. Yeah. There can never be enough bone meal in the market, though. Ow. Yes, indeed. I've played enough movement shooters to know how to dodge you. What? What? That's right. You never saw it coming, because neither did I. So, the gunslinger does feel slower. Maybe a little. I have the memory of muscles somewhere. Oh, I just decked him with a bat. No prisoners. Yeah, I've played enough movement shooters to get a bit of muscle memory for dodging bullets and jumping off walls. Never mind. I retract my previous statement. Oh, if that was bad as that, she would have been purified. Motherfucker sniped me out of the air. He's not supposed to do that. She would have entered the nothing, as she would have been switched off. Easy. Ah! He punched me! I'm 0.91 seconds away! You do it again. Oh, he absolutely scored a home run with her. That's a good question. Yeah, I forgot about Run with Dementia. What? No one expects that? Because it's not gonna work. God, a Run with Dementia. Easy. First try. 0.04. Why is everyone forgetting about Run with Dementia? Is something causing everyone's forgetfulness? You know what? I need someone faster. Welcome, Stream Elements. I keep forgetting about you. Someone lightweight. Someone sturdy. Someone who can spread the mighty bone meal. God, he feels so much faster. Oh. Easy. God, when you bring out the speed demon, it's not even close. Swap character, cut 5 seconds off. Oh, what a lad. It's right. He may be forgotten, but he's the unsung hero in the background doing something, I think. Oh, damn it. Damn. That's not enough sleep, my guy. You need some more sleep. Damn it. I feel like you wouldn't be running that well if you're already on 3 hours of sleep. I feel like the skeleton would be running so much slower. But then again, I'd say I'm no expert, but you know, I guess I kind of am. Guess I am the skeleton here. A predicament. Then again, humans aren't exactly... Every human is an expert on humans. That's what I was trying to say. Absolutely nailed that sentence first try. No mistakes. Sometimes I real no talk good. Ow. Oh, right here. I'm stupid. Ah. Locks. Good. Good, you should absolutely sleep 6 to 8 hours every night. Steady. Damn. It's true, you do not have to be human, but I never accused you of such a thing. Yes. You need not sleep. You need only consume the advertisements of this dystopian world. Ow. But I never accused you of being a human. I'm just saying that humans aren't experts. Well, not every human is an expert on humans. So why would every skeleton be an expert on skeletons? We don't have to know how we work. Only that we do. Ah, you can't jump on that wall. I feel like that would be a very targeted ad at that point. Nothing more targeted for you than an ad on postage stamps. Nailed it. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Wait. Damn it. I see. I see. I see. Oh, this is awful. This level is evil. Oh no. It's too late for you. You've accepted too many cookies. Damn it. Oh. No, wait. Oh, I want the bandage. Run for it. Oh, cookies are delicious. All cookies are delicious. Some people sit there and complain about a raisin cookie. Raisin cookies are great. The only reason people don't like them is because they go in expecting chocolate chips and they get disappointment. But raisin cookies are great on their own. And anybody that says otherwise, I will fight. Unless, of course, you don't like raisins, in which case, you know, that's kind of fair. I can respect that. But if you do like raisins, and you have a raisin cookie, and you complain that it's awful, you're wrong. Good. Good. Insane. Raisins are great. They're just like a sweet little grape. A miniature grape that tastes real sweet. Why are you different? Let me... touch. Damn. Don't think he wants me to touch it. Touch! He didn't even do it when it was going at me. What's this way? Nothing. It is death, as I suspected, but I wished to confirm. That sometimes my own genius, it's almost frightening. In the wise words of Clarkson, sometimes you can hear my genius. Damn it. Yeah, no worries. I'll be here, struggling. That was a weird little giggle. I apologise. Steady. Damn it, too far. Just as I was saying, steady. Steady. Steady now. I did it again. Too far. Don't all stop at the same time. There is a bit of a cascade. I missed. I missed completely, but I thought because the skeleton's white, he was doing it. I thought he was there. But it doesn't really matter how fast I go at the start if I don't go anywhere because of that. Please. Please, 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 please. A star. A star. A plus. Damn it, I got stuck. Alright. Okay, I would never be able to thread that needle like that again. That was a madness. Doing a madness. I threaded that needle again. Sorry, was that a robot standing over a corpse there? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. Haunting. Welcome back. Damn it. I almost went too far and I panicked. I ran into a wall. We go again. Too high. We go again. Damn it. Now I know you're here. I'm messing up. I know I'm being watched. Clipped it. We go again. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Tricksy bitch. Whoops. Come on. Damn, why can't I nail that one now? Why can't I nail any of it now? Alright, this is the one. Let's... Damn it. Let's see if that wants to mention. Which are general fair, so true. Damn, okay. That's quite a lot of records to go through. I wish you the best of luck. Okay. Close your eyes and think of postal stamp. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, this time. That was a new death. So, well done me. They're still finding new and exciting ways to fuck up. Like that. This will be the one. What the hell just happened to my voice? Why did I start talking like this? Why can't I stop either? What a predicament I find myself in. A rather nasally one, no less. Damn it. Tonight on James starts an illegal fertilizer factory in a developing country. Hammond is tortured by the man who kidnapped his wife, and I find myself a new girlfriend. A new, very short girlfriend. Yeah. Good old bottom gear. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the voice. It's just sort of suddenly crept out. I do not really know where it came from. I don't even really remember how I did. If I'm even doing it quite right. I feel like this is slightly different. Though close. My apologies. Tonight on, yeah. That was a little bit of my papyrus voice thrown in on that one. That's strange. Damn it. Why, thank you. You're far too kind. I'm sure there's a lot more difficulty in voice acting than a lot more nuance and whatnot than I can perform. But thank you. God, you're gonna make me blush. Damn it! Got to screenshot the chat when I need an ego boost now. It's all the practice I get playing Dungeons and Dragons, having to voice the different characters. Yeah. It was so wild. Like, when I first started playing Dungeons and Dragons, I ended up becoming the Dungeon Master, in charge of the fates of all of my friends, as I decide whether they live or whether they die, and I can be a rather vengeful god. No, anyway, yeah, I was made the forever Dungeon Master. I still am. Yeah, but at the time, I didn't know I had aphantasia. So I never put a lot of detail in my descriptions. And I didn't realise that, like, you know, me describing the scene in, like, them walking into a tavern and me describing how everything was. I didn't realise that for them that was like, I was painting a picture of the environment. For me, it was just kind of like, yeah, I'm just letting everyone know where things are. But no, it actually kind of like mattered and stuff to them. And then, you know, I found out, oh god, aphantasia. And then I was like, huh. So you guys actually like imagine what I described. Bizarre. And then I still kept doing the voices. So sometimes you have someone like the villain, who is so very full of himself, loves to hear himself speak. Slightly posh, slightly nasally, and a bit in the back of the throat. Sometimes you have the mighty, self-proclaimed mighty, of course, adventurer. Very full of himself.
Sometimes you gotta talk, Danny. You've got a little goblin. He's gonna give him a little rub, a little stab. That's what he's there for.
Just gotta mix and match. Yeah, sometimes. But the thing is, I didn't actually discover my aphantasia due to D&D. That was just a side effect. That was more, I found out about it, and then I told my friends, and then they were like, wait, how do you play D&D? And I was like, shit, you're right. I'm supposed to be describing this stuff to you. I actually discovered it watching a streamer who then said that they had it and described it, and then I was like, wait a second. And then I went and Googled about it, and there were like tests and stuff, and I did the test, and then it came out being like, yeah, you got it. And I was like, oh shit. This is an existential crisis now. I thought I was normal. Good times. Damn it. Yeah. Like, I would give the bare minimum of descriptions. It was so funny, because, like, there were countless times when someone would ask me something to, like, clarify something, and I was kind of like, don't see how that matters. Just kind of like, yeah, you know, you're talking to someone, and just be like, what colour hair has he got? And I'm like, brown, I guess? What does that have to do with anything? All you need to know is he's a guy. Like, you know his height and stuff like that? What's the big deal? Oh, you're painting a picture in your mind. I see. I always just thought they were being weird and trying to be awkward. Trying to catch me out and be like, yeah? What sort of clothes is he wearing? It's like, I don't know. Oh, absolutely. But it's fine. I got to mess with them in other ways. Like, my favourite way that I've messed with people. There's an item in D&D called a luck stone. And basically what a luck stone does is it adds +1 to every roll that someone makes when they've got it equipped. But you can get an unlucky stone, which takes 1 away from every roll. And they look identical, and you don't know that, like, you have, or which one you have when you equip it. My friends didn't know about this item. So, they find this guy who's selling this item. He's got 2 of them. 2 lucky stones he's selling. 2 of my players buy this stone and equip it. Got 1 each. They're like, yeah? Add +1 to every roll? Amazing. I want that. Absolutely. So they've got it. One of them has +1 to every roll. The other one, what he doesn't know is he's got an unlucky stone. So every time he's rolling, I'm taking 2 away from it because he's +1, which he shouldn't be, and then he's getting -1. So every single time he rolled, I had to take 2 away. And it wasn't until, like, he went to hit someone, and I think, like, he rolled an 18. Someone else had rolled an 18, and they got a hit. He rolls an 18, and I go, no, sorry. That's a miss, I'm afraid. And he's like, wait a second. That's not right. Are you lying? No. And they spent ages, because they just like, well, he's cursed somehow. We need to figure out how he's cursed and try and figure out what the hell's going on. When did it happen? How did it happen? And they spent ages trying to figure out why he was getting negatives to his rolls. They went to a church and all sorts. Turns out it was this item. There is not a -1. You can't technically get lower than a 1, which is a critical fail. And at that point, they're at your mercy. Like, someone rolls to attack, they roll a 1. I like to do it where it's like, your weapon flies out of your hand. Just stuff like that. They lose their balance, they fall over when they're trying to take a swing. Their weapon slips, gets launched somewhere. The Curse of Babylon! Damn it. That was a fun way to mess with people. God, my players have been real not smart sometimes. It's been great. There were... So, there were... I just remembered, there was a campaign I did. Oh, I'm messing up this joke because I'm laughing. There was this campaign. One of my players was playing as a fairy. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, one of my players was playing as a fairy. And they were fighting Drow, which worship a spider goddess. And they got dragged, this player got dragged into this domain, this spider domain. And a bunch of spiders started crawling on him. And he had to resist it. He had to do a roll to resist it. But he went, this is clearly just a trick. I'm going to let the spiders in. I'm not going to resist it whatsoever. I'm just going to let whatever happens, happens. Not what he was supposed to do. So instead, a bunch of spiders, like, in this weird realm, crawled inside of him and turned him into a spider creature. So he's going around everywhere. He loses his wings. He looks like a weird bipedal, or kind of bipedal spider. Like walking upright, like a centaur with a spider's bottom half. But because he's a fairy, and they look like children, he's just basically like a 7-year-old going around looking like an absolute freak, and everyone wants to kill him on sight. All because of a stupid mistake he made. When he meets the villain, she laughs in his face. Which he is not happy about, because she is fully, like, losing it laughing. In the end, he manages to turn back into his fairy form. He then ends up trading his legs away to the devil. Because of a whole thing where he gets a Minotaur as a son. Oh god, that would have been good. But then people would have accepted him. Yeah, he ended up like creating a Minotaur, basically like a son. Traded his legs away to bring it back to life because it had died. He no longer has legs. That was close. But he's like, it's okay, I have wings, I'm a fairy, I don't need to walk, I can fly everywhere. The Minotaur is back, it's a baby. He makes a deal with the devil to get it to age. But because something has to be traded, it's like, okay, that can happen. But the years have got to go somewhere. So what happens? The Minotaur spends the next 20 years in hell. For everyone else, it's like a blink of an eye. For the Minotaur, it's 20 years in hell. He comes back, he hates the player, he leaves, the player is there, he's got no legs. He eventually gets someone to make him prosthetic legs. He puts on the prosthetic legs, they catch fire, and just melt away because he traded his legs to the devil. And any legs he now gets belongs to the devil, and the devil is going to take them. So he ended up there. Big mistake he made. Everyone else is just laughing at him because everything was his own doing. Oh, it was so good. He also, same player, same campaign. This idiot got his hands on an item that was basically like a magic mirror to communicate with like the leader of the villains. Was her ability to communicate with like her lieutenants, basically. It was just this magic communication device. It was like a mirror in a box, you open it, you get to see him. Classic fantasy thing. So he kept using this. He kept bragging to the villain about the things that they'd done. So like they'd go out, they'd thwart the villain's plan somehow, cause a bunch of havoc, steal like an artifact off her or whatnot, go back to town. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go up into my room in the tavern. He goes up, he's away from everybody else, he pulls out the magic mirror, just starts bragging about what they did. Just immediately telling her the stuff that they've done. And she's just like, wait, so you did this? And he'll be like, yep. And now we're back in town safely. It's like, okay, so you're already back in town. And it's like giving her information just completely by accident and just not realizing it. And then something would happen purely because he told her the information. He was so smart in that campaign, it was great. Oh, D&D's a great game. I love it. Especially when your players are idiots. In the campaign I'm currently doing, the players started out getting a job for the like the town guard, basically. They got hired to look into something, and they had to do an assessment and basically go and there was a noble that had been accused of fraud, and they had to go and investigate to see how well they could do. The noble was in on it. The noble was actually innocent, but it was all a test. Immediately, one of the players goes off to the servants' quarters, starts searching around in there, gets questioned by one of the servants about why he's there, and the servant ends up taking him hostage. And it was just like, how has it gone this badly? No worries. But he's just like, he got taken hostage by a butler. Immediately, within like 5 minutes of it arriving. And I can't even remember how he got into that situation. But they're supposed to be proving their worth as investigators to get hired to do this job. It didn't work out very well. They still got hired, mostly because everybody else. This time. No, this time. Enough D&D talk. Let's focus here. Get past this bit. Oof. Almost. Alright, this time. Come on, this time? I can't remember what the part-time was. Nailed it. Easy, we move on. Oh, 15 levels. Nice. The boss! Wait, I didn't ace plus one of them? You. Okay. Gotta get my A plus before I can move on to the... Gotta get my A plus before I can move on to the boss. Oh. So far, not great. Damn it. So I think it said my time was 19 seconds? I have no idea what the A plus is. Not like that, I'm not doing it. No, what am I doing there? That was awful. That was like the one part of the start I didn't need to change. Oh hey, there's a bandage there. Not what I intended, but hello again. Yeah? Oh, by the way, to answer your earlier question, I usually play every other Saturday. Well, sometimes that changes and it does more frequently, which is always good. What makes today such a weird day for you? Oh, absolutely I will. I will be sure to include any other weird stories that my players get up to. They currently, next objective, they do have to commit crime, which is going to be funny because seeing them trying to get away with crime is always great. They've been hired by a criminal gang to basically... There's a guy that didn't pay protection money, and they need to go and burn down his shop and beat him up. They have to... Oh, I see. That is awful. Oh yeah, I forgot you said you were on your leave. Oh, cutscene. Ah, yes, of course. There's a book genre. Yeah, the current campaign I'm running, I see. So, yeah, current campaign I'm running, the players got hired to go to this city because they're all, like, they all start at level 3 rather than level 1. And they basically got some level of fame. Nothing massive, but they've shown that they're competent in their personal exploits. Because of that, they got hired by this city to investigate the letter said basically like a corrupt noble who'd been committing fraud. There'd been accusations, and because he's like on the council that runs the city, they wanted to hire outsiders. There was a whole thing about like you can't trust the guards, you never know who might be on his payroll, all that kind of stuff. So they had to bring in some outsiders. They had just the level of competence to prove that they could do it, but nothing that would make them renowned. So then they get hired. It was all a test. The noble isn't really accused of fraud, but there is 2 cities. There's like an upper city and an underground city, and the underground city is all full of criminals. I made it so many a year ago, it used to be a prison underground. All the really bad criminals were kept down there. Eventually, they like made places for guards and whatnot to stay underground. Eventually, people started going to like demon worship and whatnot. It all got destroyed, but the ruins were still there. So, naturally, all these buildings and whatnot exist. The Thieves Guilds, the Murderers Guild, the Assassins Guild, all that sort of stuff, they all move in there. It's the perfect hideout. They go to the upper city, commit their crime, they go back down. Perfect place to hide. There are so many criminals there, the guards can't really do anything about it. They need some people to investigate. Some people from the upper city are going missing. But they can't start sending guards and whatnot. Because if they send guards from the upper city, they'll get recognised. They need the outsiders. That's where the players come in. They have to prove their competence by finding out about the fraud that this noble was doing. That was how the campaign starts. They passed their test. After one of them got taken hostage by one of the noble's servants, it was a whole thing. They were awful. One of them was awful at his whole investigation. The others did alright. Damn it. Once in the Undercity, though, they killed a bunch of people going in. Great start. So the criminals knew that there were some weird people coming in, and basically got a test for them. And now they have to commit crime. So now they have the predicament of they having to go back to the people that hired them to do their job in the upper city, commit crime up there without getting caught, or if they do, they have to now explain their way out and be like, yeah, so we had to burn this guy's shop down and beat him within an inch of his life to keep our cut. And I don't know how they're going to do that, because they're awful at explaining things away. A campaign lasts as long as it takes, really. The thing is with D&D is it could last 2-3 sessions of a couple of hours long. Like, theoretically, they could go into the Undercity at the start of the next campaign, talk to the right people and figure out exactly what's going on. At which point, campaign is a success. They've done their part. They were only hired to investigate, that's it. They don't actually have to, like, stop the criminals. But they could take it upon themselves and decide that they want to stop the criminals. Or they could take it upon themselves to join the criminals. And then suddenly this campaign is now about them creating a criminal empire to take over both cities. So, quite frankly, it could last forever. Well, not forever, but it could last years. We've had campaigns that last months. But they're all good fun. It's true, atoms do never touch. Yeah, that is a wonderful thing about D&D. I do so enjoy creating the world and the lore. Oh, itchy head. It's oh so fun. It's like they could also, like, theoretically, the players could at the start of the camp, or like in the next session of the campaign, just go, do you know what? There's no way we're going to succeed. And then they could just leave. They don't need to take part. They could go to a completely new city and can do completely new stuff if they so chose. Which I do think is quite funny. Hell yeah. Alright, you have failed to make a time machine. You've actually made the opposite of a time machine. What would be the opposite of a time machine? Instead of allowing you to travel through time, it allows time to travel through you. You decide to travel 100 years in the future. However, it just changes your own personal time 100 years forward. That's how I'd do it. Ah, yes, that's very true. The age-old conundrum. Car. I do remember once, so my players... Why, thank you. I do like the hole. It only exists in time, not in space, though. That's true. Well, to be fair, usually a 3 is like you've not succeeded. You've managed to like break it somehow, so you gotta try again to try and fix it now. A 1 is just you're fucked up. Theoretically, you could make that time machine that puts your own personal time 100 years in the future, and then the next person could get rich because they keep putting their personal time back a few years and keeping themselves in the prime of their life. Ooh. So that's going to depend on what the players are doing and how cruel I'm feeling. Because it is literally a case of every time they roll, I am deciding what they're rolling for. So I'd say, you know, I think if they were trying to make a time machine, it would be a challenging one, because naturally it's a d20 that you roll, but then they've got modifiers that they'd add. In order to succeed, I would say it's going to have to end up being like a 35. You're going to have a lot of modifiers to get it up there. And I'd say anything above a 20 would still be a success. However, due to the fact that you're messing with time, however, anywhere you get between 20 and 35 is gonna drastically change your age. The closer to 35, the less it changes your age. The further from 35, the more it changes your age. They can get a 20, they could still succeed, but that's like 90 years you've now got older. You can go back in time, but you're 90 years older. Unless, although, yeah. Physically, your body ages to that of a 90-year-old. Because things like elves and whatnot can live for hundreds of years. So it would have to be the stipulation that your body physically changes to that of a 90-year-old, not you've travelled 90 years in the future, because that wouldn't affect an elf. That's just like a blink in the eye, when they live for thousands of years. It's very true. But that's because I don't dictate your time machine. Like, once I gave one of my players an item known as the Deck of Many Things. Deck of Many Things is a magical artifact that is infamous in how derailing for a campaign it can be. Like, you draw a card and each card has an effect. Some of the effects can be really helpful. There's things that give you like +2 to stats. There's stuff that just gives you a bunch of XP or a level up. And then there's stuff that's like... I mean, there's a couple I took out because they would be horrendous. Like, your soul gets transported to a random place in existence. And your body is basically in a coma until your soul is found and reunited with it. And that could be pretty bad. But I had a player that drew from the deck of many things. And he drew... Here's just a Deltarune reference, my god. Deltarune is actually in D&D, confirmed. Yeah, I had a player that drew from the deck of many things. And he drew a card that gave him 3 uses of the spell Wish. Now, well, as part of every campaign. The players just haven't met her yet. Yeah, the spell Wish is basically lets you rewrite reality. But it works like a monkey's paw. And the more extreme the wish, the more potent the monkey's paw effect. It also states in the description for the spell that it responds to verbal desire. So my player drew this card. He's now got 3 uses of the spell. He doesn't know that's what he's just drew. He doesn't know he's got 3 uses of the spell. But he can just alter reality at any point he wishes. So, he's now drawing other cards. The next card he draws gets rid of all non-magical items he has. Just everything he has that's not magic just disappears. He's left with his armor, his weapon, and the deck of many things. He draws a second card because he's like, what's the worst that can happen? I've already lost all my stuff. What it does is it gets rid of all magic artifacts he's got. So everything he then had, gone. He has nothing. And I'm pretty sure it specifies in the card that it even refers to like property and things like that. You are destitute. He loses everything. Everyone is laughing at him for this. One of my other players then goes, would you like a potion? I can offer you a potion. And he goes, do you know what? I would love a potion. That is a verbal desire. So he uses one thing of wish that allows him to rewrite reality. And he uses it to summon a potion that he was about to be given for free. Everyone is immediately just like, wait a second, what just happened here? And he just goes, I wish I had all my stuff back. Immediately gets all of his stuff back. And they spend the next 20-30 minutes going, can he do that again? Do you have any more users of that? I don't know. Like, I need to be careful with what I say. What if I say something stupid? Like, I don't know, like, I want money. And because he said that, he got some money. He got 5 pieces of gold. All uses of rewrite reality gone. The deck of many things, unless you draw the specific cards that lets you reshuffle the deck, once the card is drawn, it's gone. So that spell is gone. He no longer has it. He can't use Wish again. Unless he happens to draw the card. So what does he do? Well, there's only one thing for it. I better start drawing cards again so I can get this spell back. Does anyone remember what card I drew to get it? No. So he starts drawing cards, manages to get this card that reshuffles the deck, starts drawing cards again. He manages to get the card that rewrites reality, and is now just petrified of saying anything. So he just doesn't. Just for a little while, just didn't say anything. But this time, because you have to roll a dice to see how many wishes you get, he only got one wish. So then at some point, he was just there. And then, I'm pretty sure it was just like, they got into a fight. They rounded a corner, found like some bandits or something. They got into a fight with them. And he was like, I really wish that didn't happen. Forgot he had the spell. So time goes back. They've gone back in time. Or specifically, he's gone back in time. No one else remembers that this happened. He is the only one that knows that anything has occurred. So he's now got to try and convince everyone not to keep doing what they were doing. Because otherwise, they're just going to go back into the fight. But this time he's not got his wish. It was so good. There are so many great moments in D&D. And I can't wait to see them deal with the crime this weekend. Really itchy face. Quit it, sir. Thank you. No problem. Good night. It's been a pleasure as always. Have a good sleep. And enjoy. I'm going to try and remember some more D&D stories that occurred. We're ready for next time. Damn it. You have a great day yourself. Have a good sleep. Hopefully you get more than 3 hours this time. Hopefully I beat this boss. Beat this world. That would be nice. Yeah, another world defeated. Was this my second world or my first? Oh, I beat the Dark World first, didn't I? That's right. Damn it! Every time! I don't know what it is about that projectile. I cannot seem to dodge it. Let's see. Oh, I remember one of my players, at one point, he had this character that was cursed. He decided he wanted to play a character that was cursed. And the curse he chose was that he always had to speak in rhyme. If not, he took psychic damage. Which is so much fun. Because he'd always say something. Forget he had to rhyme it. And then, like, go back. And be like, fuck. Gotta say it again now. But he didn't have to say it again. He just forgot. And just decided to say it again. This time with a rhyme. Hey man, nice beard by the way. Good shit. Good shit. D&D's so good. I love it. Damn it. Itchy head. Why is my face so itchy today? And my head. I mean, I do know why my head is so itchy. It's because I really need a haircut. My hair is too long and it irritates me. But alas, my barber's closed at the same time as my work. So I finish work and it's too late. And I am trapped in this purgatory of having hair just that little bit too long. What is happening? Oh, okay. That was a bit unfair. That happened way too quick. Don't run off the platform this time. Run the correct way. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, god damn it. I wonder if it's going to make me run left at some point. That'd be an interesting one. Damn it! Why? Doth my ineptitude know no bounds? No, is the answer. Okay, so far so good. Damn it! I had to say something, didn't I? Damn it. Okay. This time. This will be the one. I've done this too many times now. I can't believe I'm still messing up in the same ways. Yeah, like that. Why? Why did I jump then? I knew he was going to do it. Steady. There it is. And again. The same ways. Truly a disastrous thing. Alright, I need to start. I get the distance at the start. That's fine. That we cope with. That we deal with. But from here on, we don't. Son of a bitch. Okay. Please, sir. Leave me be. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with you specifically, but I really am. I dread to see my death counter. I don't think I'm ready for it. But, like, I feel like it's going to be, like, 200. Then again, there have been ones that I thought I've definitely got over 100 deaths, and I've got like 70. Still not great. 70 is not a great number of deaths, but it's not over 100. So I've been wrong in the past, maybe I can be wrong in the future? I mean, that I know I can. I'm very good at that. Let me double again. Damn it! Okay. Here we go. Hey, it actually made it for a change. You suck. I mean, specifically, I suck, but you know. What? Why did that kill me? Feel like that shouldn't have done. Yeah, here we are. With me dead. Oh, oh, did I do it? Would you believe first try? Damn. Yeah, first try. Woo. God, look at them separate. Scared. God, if it actually showed all 147 rather than just the winning one and a handful of others. Because I know I made it to this point with a couple of them. Unbelievable. Chapter complete. The vermis veins. Right. That's pretty cool. There's the Dark World. Where is the thing? Is that a maggot lady? A maggot Larry. Okay. So I'm now on world 4 out of 5. Nice. let's have ourselves a quick little look at what this world has to offer. Well, now I feel mean. Can the skeleton not make the jump? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because that feels discriminatory. Okay, let's see. Damn it. I keep getting stuck. Ah! It is doable. Come on. Damn it. Damn it. I will do this. No, it's... Okay, I don't know if I can do that part. I think I'm gonna need to change. Which is annoying. Yep. It's very annoying that Meat Boy is... Well, Skeleton is unable to jump and Meat Boy is. I want to be Skeleton. I feel like they shouldn't make it so that there's levels that certain characters just can't do. Give characters different speeds and like jumps and everything. That's fine. Don't make it so it's impossible for one. That's a dick move. Especially when I want to play as that character. You're not thinking about me, Super Meat Boy 3D. Only about yourself. Damn it. The worlds are definitely picking up in difficulty. That's for sure. Stupid of me. Stupid. Stupid. Absolutely bloody stupid. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? The second age-old question. Easy. Damn it. Alright, well, I mean, I gotta try again. This time I'm not going for the bandage, so I should be able to get the A+ with ease. Or I could instead just mess up and then not get it. That's option number 2. We prefer option number 1 if I get it. Damn it, I spent too long in there. I know exactly where I messed up. Same places where the bandage was, basically. Right there. That's where I messed up before. And we smashed it this time. With ease. Less than a second to spare, but you know. Little skeleton. We just toggle the dark world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only dark world levels that you've already beaten. I don't know about bosses. I assume there's just not Dark World bosses, but unknown. I remember the light side version of this one. I'm going to try and do this one, then that'll be the end. That's where I'll end the stream for tonight, I reckon. I'm getting quite tired now. Damn it. This time, I just kind of realised I was sitting there quietly for a minute. This time, though, I'm going to do it. Huzzah! Level skip. Never mind. Into the trash with me. Damn it. I will do this. Part of me thinks, you know, this is skipping so much of the level, but also part of me thinks because this is the Dark World, the hard time is going to be like 7 seconds anyway. And they expect you to do this. It's either that or this is like the best time you can get. Yeah, 18 seconds. All right. That's an embarrassing number of me's all making this jump. With only one. That was the worst one. That one that died right there. Awful. Absolutely awful. Gelatinous cube. Never mind. Oh yeah, I said I was going to go. I was just going to end the stream and type. But now I'm in this one. One more. One last level. And this time, I mean it. That was close. That should not have worked. Easy. Easy A+. Right. Not that screen, that screen. And on that note, it has been a pleasure as always. Thank you very much to everybody that came by and checked out the stream. I do very much appreciate it. I hope that everyone has had a great weekend and has a great rest of the week ahead of them. But until next time, I will see you all later. Bye!